Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinke, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the GameStop story. You know, how the Redditors beat hedge funds. The second news is also about Reddit, but this time they partnered up with Ethereum Foundation on blockchain scaling solution. And, this could be massive for Ethereum. The third news is all about central banks representing a fifth of the world's population is likely to issue CBDCs in 3 years' time, according to a new survey. So all this in today's video. And don't forget, if you would like to get daily, fresh, crispy blockchain and cryptocurrency news, then you should definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. So simply like, then hit the subscribe, then bell, and then the all, and then you will get these videos every weekday. It's very important you not missing a single important information to stay up to date nowadays. It's crucial in crypto. Also, if you're new into the game, then definitely educate yourself. We have a totally free course for you, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. A lot of valuable steps, how to do it, information, all this in the video, which is under this one here. You can find there the link, and you can find there the course. The course is actually a video course, okay? And now let's move on to the market. And we can see, after a quick refresh, that the Bitcoin is at $31,660 US, which is a 1% increase in the last 24 hours. We can see Ethereum going up, and now it's a $1,300, a bit more. It's a 2.5% increase. As we looking at the top gainers, we can see Dogecoin again, 62% up. They pumping Dogecoin. We can see 1inch, 29% up. Terra, 27% going up, and several other coins. We have several good ones in nice gains. And not too many losers. Look, it's rather a positive day. Engine Coin going down a little bit, 4.5%. Hedge Trade, 3%, Monero 3%, and after them 1%, 0, and that's it. It's not really losers today. So the market is looking quite good. And now let's move on to the first news, which is all about the GameStop story. What happened there? Well, this is an interesting one for sure. What happened here? Because the basic story, what's happened was that the price of the GameStop stock, which is a computer shop kinda. It's a GameStop. It's a public traded company best known for selling video games, as here you can see, disc and cartridges in shopping malls. So basically that's it. And their stock fell down to $18.84 US New Year's Eve in 2020. And although the firm had made a big fuss about how it was pivoting to e-commerce and would rise like a phoenix from the ashes, Wall Street was betting against it. And therefore, they shorted the company's stock. And yes, what happened next? Redditors stood up and they said, okay, let's save GameStop. And they started to buy their stock and pushed up the price. They wanted to show Wall Street that, okay, you guys are wrong. And look what happened here. If you're looking at this chart, crazy things. It's just like when we would look crypto or something, and this is stock market, So look, this is how it goes back to 2010, whatever here to the chart, very, very nice, bit up, bit down, something like that. And when we're looking at the last 5 days, look, at the beginning of January, it was starting to go up, and then here looking suddenly, bang, crazy numbers right now at 347 US dollar. And actually, it's a very interesting story. So you can see how big power a community can have when they decide. We could see Elon Musk, just posting a word or something, Dogecoin, or doing this one, and actually it pushed up the price. Just a tweet from Elon Musk. And this is crucial nowadays. And the reason I brought this story is because we should see how powerful social media is. If social media picks up something, just like what happened with Dogecoin when TikTok picked it up and it pumped it basically, or even Elon Musk with some tweets. And here now, Redditors came together and decided, okay, let's pump this. And Wall Street, they couldn't do anything. These hedge funds, they were cooked. They were like, what's happening here? What's happening? So a society, a big social group has a real power, and this is what happened here. And actually, it's good for cryptocurrency because you can see if people get together, for example, and picking one crypto or even Bitcoin, then they can really pump the price. Of course, don't forget, it can be extremely risky because what's happening? People pump it up and then they exit, then it will drop again. So it's not guaranteed, of course, it pumped up and it stays up. It's not how it works. But interesting that Wall Street was betting against GameStop. They're saying, okay, it's over for the guys. It's going down. And then these other guys, Redditors, turned it back. So interesting story. The second news goes also about Reddit because they partner up with Ethereum Foundation, which could be, looking at the power here, big for Ethereum too. The story between Reddit and Ethereum started about a year ago when Reddit started using a tokenized community reward program using Ethereum-based tokens. But now they developed their relationship even further because now, as you can see, they partnered up. Reddit has partnered with Ethereum Foundation on a blockchain scaling solution. And the developed technologies will be open source and available for all to use. Reddit's community points system award crypto for quality posts and comments. And according to Reddit, it also keeps with the site's decentralized mentality, given the hundreds of thousands of users created communities on its site. So actually, this kind of decentralized matter is totally fitting into Reddit, as there are so many communities on Reddit. The scaling technology developed through this partnership will be open source and publicly available for anyone to use. So this is also important. It's just how it goes with crypto. So open source, people can, whatever they developed, others can use it. And I think this is a very key thing when it comes how important it could be for Ethereum. That Reddit currently counts 50 million daily users, 50 million. According to today's release, the last year cited some 430 million monthly users. So each month, 430 million, and this was now a daily 50 million. So Reddit's own crypto team will lead development on the project in collaboration with the Ethereum Foundation and is hiring back-end engineers who want to build the decentralized internet. Therefore, this could be, again, major for Ethereum. Just what happened to, we could see with cryptocurrency, with PayPal, as it pumped up the whole thing. Here we're talking about, again, millions and millions of users. And if they started to get interested in the whole thing, they have this, tokenized community reward program using Ethereum-based tokens. This can actually push Ethereum even higher and higher. So this kind of support, it's, in my opinion, could be very, very important in the future. Okay. And now let's move on to the third news. It is all about central banks representing a fifth of the world's population is likely to issue CBDCs in 3 years. Pretty short time. According to the Bank of International Settlements, many nations are moving to advanced stages of CBDC engagement because central bank digital currency, it's getting more and more popular for many countries and they're more and more interested in it. They would like to issue these kind of currencies. A lot of countries believe that this is going to be the future of finance. So in its latest survey, the CBDC development, the BIS shows that central banks representing roughly a fifth of the world's population are set to introduce a general purpose CBDC in the next 3 years, which is very, very close actually. The survey indicates that 86% of global central banks are actively exploring CBDCs. So this is, 86%, and they are like actively really working on it. Roughly 60% of central banks are experimenting with digital currencies, while 14% are moving forward with development and the pilot programs. And you know what? Like last year, we hardly talked about CBDCs. At the end of the year, more, but at the beginning, not too much. Before, even almost none. And now this process really started. The way this whole financial system will get digitalized. And this is actually very important that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies also staying around, because these currencies will be definitely centralized, digital, and controlled just like cash is controlled now, but they would have even a better control because everything will be in the system. Therefore, it's crucial to have, for example, Bitcoin, which they cannot control. Yes, they come up with rules that, okay, we allowed to cash out Bitcoin or not, use a cryptocurrency exchange and then transfer it to your bank. It's allowed or not allowed. But, they cannot actually take away your Bitcoin. On the other hand, with a CBDC, well, it's in their system what they control, so yeah, sure, they're not saying it, but okay, it's just worth to think about it, like what kind of power we're giving to them with this. And they realize that, okay, it's a great idea for them, so they're pushing it hard, and you can see that the development is actually going very fast now. So all this for today, and don't forget, every weekday, so from Monday to Friday, every day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. The only thing you have to do, like and then subscribe to this YouTube channel. When you subscribe, then hit the bell button and then all, because then you're going to receive the notification as soon as I put this video on. And this is important because you have to stay up to date, and therefore I'm making these videos every weekday. Guys, I wish you an amazing day, and tomorrow, of course, I'm coming back with another video with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news.